morning. Today is Tuesday, January 19th, E-Day. I'm Emma.
And I'm Mirage.
And this is Kennedy Live.
Happy birthday to Renee Bauer and Victoria Salmon, as well as happy belated birthday to Claire de Saint Fel and Dom Malfitano and Natalie Ricciardo.
And then some news for today. A 95-year-old German man will go on trial next month for crimes allegedly committed during his time as a medical attendant at the Auschwitz-Birkenau concentration camp in Poland, a district court in Germany said in a statement.
The man, identified as Hubert Z., is accused of an accessory to at least 3,681 murders over a one-month period in 1944.
And for some planetary information, from January 20th to February 20th, you can see 5 planets spanning the sky together just before dawn. Mercury, Venus, Saturn, Mars, and Jupiter will all be visible about 40 minutes before sunrise, so go check that out.
This is the first time all 5 of the so-called naked eye planets have appeared together in pre-dawn sky in more than a decade. The group got the name Naked Eye Planets because you can see them, each of them, in your own eyes and don't need binoculars or a telescope.
That's awesome. Go check that out, guys. And now we have This Day in History with Matt.
Good morning, Kennedy Catholic. I'm Matthew Carnan with your Daily Dose of History. On this day in 1807, Civil War Confederate General Robert E. Lee is born. 2 years later, on this day in 1809, the famous poet Edgar Allan Poe is born. And finally, on this day in 1993, one of Pixar's best movies, Toy Story, begins production. That's all for This Day in History. Now back to the anchors.
Thanks, Matt. All right, let's take a look at some sports.
Boys varsity basketball had a victory over Xavier yesterday with Malachi scoring 17 points. Malachi scored the game-winning 3 that will be shown in a couple seconds with 2 seconds left to put them up 51-50.
If Max Jarko can put that on the air for us. Yep, there we go.
Look at that potato-like quality.
So congratulations to them. It was a really impressive game. And in pro sports, the Knicks won in a double overtime against the Philadelphia 76ers, 119-113.
The Golden State Warriors demolished the Cleveland Cavaliers, 131-98. Steph Curry had 35 points.
Following up from Friday, as per requested from Tommy Abruzzese, in Shrub Oak Rec basketball, they beat the other team 49-36.
Steve Peters had 13 points. Matt Red Lightning Cregan had 11, and Tommy Abruzzese had 20 points.
And now it's time for some school-wide announcements. Student Council will be holding a dodgeball tournament February 5th. Sign-up is available in the cafeteria, and more information is to come.
There will be a Sports Nation Club meeting after school today in room 125.
With Tommy Abruzzese, where he'll talk about his rec basketball. Students are reminded to check the midterm exam schedule that was emailed to them to ensure that they have no exam conflicts. Students with exam conflicts must email Mr. Keeley by tomorrow to have their conflicts resolved.
A reminder to all students looking to participate in the pro-life march in Washington, the departure date is this Friday, January 22nd. Please make sure to arrive at school at 4 a.m.
Juniors and their guests are invited to the semi-formal, which will be held Monday, February 15th from 6:30 to 11 at Colonial Terrace in Cortland Manor. Contracts with more information can be collected from Ms. Willis. Signed contract and $75 payment are due to her no later than February 8th.
Ms. McGowan's midterm review in room 100 right after school for Global will be held this week on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. APISH review will be held today, also in room 100 right after school.
Well, I'm Emma.
And I'm Raj.
And have a supercalifragilisticexpialidociously fantastic day.